Hello, I'm Alicia Malone. Welcome back to TCM. One musical that has been back in the news over the past year is Funny Girl. It's had a resurgence on Broadway, and we're about to see the film adaptation with the incredible Barbra Streisand. From 1968, directed by William Wyler, it's Funny Girl. With a screenplay by Isabel Leonard adapted from her stage play, Streisand is Fanny Brice. She was the famous comedian of the early 1900s who joined the Ziegfeld Follies in 1910. The origins of this musical began with producer Ray Stark, who was married to Fanny Brice's daughter, Fran. At first, he was thinking about an autobiography written by Brice, who started working on it just before she passed away in 1951. Stark then hired Ben Heck to write a screenplay, but unhappy with this version, brought Isabel Leonard on board. And instead of producing this as a film first, Stark got the idea to create a stage musical as a sort of dry run, as he called it, to test out the potential success of the story. Julie Stein and Bob Merrill created the music and lyrics, and the musical opened in 1964, starring a 21-year-old Barbra Streisand. She'd appeared on Broadway before this, but it was her run on Funny Girl that made her a theatre star. And when Ray Stark finally felt the time was right to bring Fanny Brice's story to the screen, he had no doubt that Barbra Streisand was the only choice for the role. This was her first feature film, and she went on to win the Best Actress Academy Award for her performance, shared that year with Katharine Hepburn for The Lion in Winter. A remarkable start to a long career in Hollywood, and there's no denying her charisma and her singing voice in this role. From 1968, also with Omar Sharif and Walter Pidgeon as Florenz Ziegfeld, get ready to say, "Hello, gorgeous," because here comes Funny Girl. By the time Funny Girl was released to theatres, Barbra Streisand was riding high. She'd been a sensation on Broadway, a hit on TV, and had recorded albums, but this role proved that she also had the it factor to make it as a movie star. The reviewer for New York Magazine summed this up by writing, "By now, no one even dares set foot in her parade, let alone drizzle thereon. What comes clearer on the big screen than on the stage or television is how good an actress she is." And Roger Ebert wrote that it was impossible to praise Miss Streisand too highly. It was her voice that made her famous, but it will be her face and her really splendid comedic ability that make her a star. And that was true. Streisand won her second Oscar in 1977, Best Original Song for A Star Is Born, and also went on to add directing to her huge bag of tricks. Okay, I'm excited because we have more Christmas movies for you, and we're starting with one that, like Funny Girl, was written by Isabel Leonard. It stars Janet Leigh and Robert Mitchum. It's from 1949, and it's up next on TCM.